Good morning, friends. Today is Monday, July the 29th, 2024, and the time now is 8:25 a.m. So, the Olympic is actually going on in France, and the country, South Sudan, its national basketball team finally had their first game, their opening game in the Olympic. And they did wonderful. They did amazing. Now, South Sudan had an exhibition game with the United States, which they nearly won. And it took LeBron James to make a drive into the South Sudanese defense and make a layup. And that's how the United States won against South Sudan. The United States actually won by 1 point. Now, the United States now won its game yesterday against Serbia. And the score was 110 to 84, if I can remember correctly. So once again, the United States won its opening game against Serbia, 110 to 84. And watching the game yesterday and watching the game with South Sudan, the United States game with South Sudan. Yes, South Sudan played, and South Sudan had a lot to prove because South Sudan was playing the giant of the basketball world. So these guys, too many of them were playing their icon. But in addition to South Sudan having a lot to prove, they play. And it seems they are wonderful shooters. They shoot threes like nothing. And all of them, the entire South Sudanese basketball team, is full of three-point shooters. And this, I believe, is one of the reasons why the United States was overwhelmed and almost lost to South Sudan. But also on the United States part, perhaps we can argue that because it was an exhibition game, the United States didn't have a lot to prove, and that they were also playing it safe, where they do not want to get injury, or at least this early in the opening of the Olympics. So that was just an exhibition, and that they were saving their energy for the actual Olympic. So perhaps that was the case. The U.S. Trying to conserve energy and not trying to get injury, and South Sudan, they playing because they are hard ballers. They playing hard. But the game yesterday against Puerto Rico, South Sudan basically beat Puerto Rico badly, about 90 to 79. So basically, South Sudan won by 11 points. But now I think we have to go back to the whole issue of people such as Gilbert Arenas disrespecting the people of South Sudan, the South Sudanese national basketball team, and Africa in general, by using some derogatory statements, okay, against the people of South Sudan or the South Sudanese national basketball team. I am not going to repeat what he said because you can find those in the video that I made yesterday, and that video can be found in the channel, The Echoing Voice, and it is under the playlist, The Echoing Comment or The Echoing Commentary. But I was very happy yesterday watching the game against Puerto Rico, that South Sudanese national basketball team coming out victorious. Not only that, yes, I'm an African and I'm supporting an African team doing well. Our people and our young people need to have opportunity and be able to prove themselves. But also I was proud because the South Sudanese basketball team, they play their heart out and they play hard. They are good. So they are a tall basketball team. They handle the ball well and they are good shooters. I will predict right now that Many of these guys on the South Sudanese basketball team, yes, they are in the NBA. Many of them who are not in the NBA will make it to the NBA because these guys are just good. So once again, the national basketball team of South Sudan, it is an amazing ball team. When I checked this weekend, South Sudanese basketball team is ranked about 37 in the world. That is an amazing rank, okay, number or position. Given that the country is a young country, it is an amazing ranking, an amazing position. So I was very happy for them. So once again, I was saying, I do believe that South Sudan is going to be able to get out of its grouping, and I do believe they do have the team and the talent capable of driving them to the next round of the Olympic. So I'm very much happy for them, and I cannot wait to see how far they go. So I'm very happy for them. But I hope Gilbert Arenas and others who criticized them and who said disrespectful thing against them come and apologize. But this is an amazing experience for them and an amazing thing for them. But I'm going to end here. Please tell me what you think. But most especially, thank you very much for being a member of the Echoing Voice. And thank you very much for watching the Echoing Voice. Peace.